Mina. It's 1838 as I'm back to my American GSG Vickymod playthrough. As we're starting to hopefully later on, there we go, we can finally do it. Colonize Oklahoma, and there we go, we'll establish a protectorate. So that's it for right now. I can't get any more colonizing done anytime soon. Later on, if I get Hawaii, I could colonize parts of the Pacific, but that's a long time away to go still from now. I gotta try and get Hawaii under my sphere before I could do anything else. And I just tried to begin sphere in Denmark, or before I began filming, and the British already kicked me out already, so that's kind of disappointing. As I'm trying to work on all the forts right now on our border states, I've done Maryland, Delaware, West Virginia. I'm working on Kentucky right now, and then after that we'll go to Missouri. As I don't think we got the money yet. Nope, not quite there yet. Speaking of which, oh, what's this? Oh, not cholera. Oh, great. Raise conscience but lower millet at sea. Let them suffer. Especially since lower population too. Since remember, Richmond's the I think Richmond's the actual capital of the Confederacy when it forms too. What's it? Oh, the British gave us the tip part of Maine. Well, that's nice because for all of you who don't know, at the beginning of the game, Maine is like split in half with the top part being British, and only the British could sign a treaty to fix that. And there we go. So now we got all of Maine now, because that used to be part British. Well, thank you for that, British. And let's see, now I should have enough money to hopefully build a fort right here. Yep, here we go. Still got half of Kentucky still without a fort, though. Got to get back to work on that. Okay, those naval bases are still being built. I think I was still working on one right here. Level 2. Level 2. Level 2. Level 2. Oh, I could have sworn maybe it was... Oh, that's right. I know I was working over here. That's right. And that one's done, but I don't got the money for that. The one Washington's going to be done soon. Let's get back to the map. And I think now that the fort's done right here, let's see, can I build... Yep. We'll start working on a Pacific fleet too now. As we'll work in Portland too. Nope, too many. Then we're going to set Seattle as the waypoint. And as a troop waypoint too. What's... Oh, gain plurality, prestige, and research points. A whole bunch, too. That's great. That's going to really help out. Thank you for that. As I really do need to get some troops eventually. I need to eventually increase the troop brigade. That way I can begin putting troops on the west coast. So when the War of Mexico happens up, we can do it. Looks like another state in a second. As fix our relationship with Prussia. I need to probably focus more on the countries in the Americans. Up! So now Iowa's now going to become a state. As that will be state number 29, I believe. And of course, like I said, we're going to try to extend slavery to hopefully get the conscience of the abolitionist movement so high they'll possibly force a 13th Amendment, preventing the Civil War from happening in the first place. At least that's the plan, I'm hoping. We'll have to wait and see, though. As that's 2 states admitted under my presidency. Wisconsin, Iowa now. I think Michigan's the most eastern state. Yep, Michigan's the most eastern state that has not become a state yet. Getting up there, but not quite there yet. Alright, so let's check bureaucrats to see. Oh wow, look at the West Coast and the Great Plains stuff. They're really up there compared to, wow, Wisconsin's like really low. Oh, that's right. Jacobin rebels were fighting down here in Mexico too, so looks like they got their demands met. So up! So now Wyoming's now going to become a state. And there we go. So that's state number 30, I believe. As that's a slave state too. So wow, we're going out pretty west still. That's hard to believe Michigan's still not a state yet, which is funny because I think Michigan actually was a state in real life at this point too. Alright, so now I should hopefully have enough to build. Yep, here we go, another fort. Gotta still build that one in Louisville still before I can head on to Missouri. Let's go check on the capital. It's been a while since I last checked on. And they're going up just a little bit, but not by much, unfortunately. Okay, they're building the commerce raiders. That's good. Functionalism, that got big boosts. It's gonna be still next April. Shit. It got all the boosts it can get at the moment. Got diplomatic point. Now I'm gonna focus on the Americas instead. Alright, so I guess I'll do Japan too. Get them under our sphere until they become a great power. Although I think there's an event that yeah, I think all the countries in the game, when they become like civilized and stuff and westernized, they can like break away from the great powers, meaning a country's sphere of influence. So Japan probably could do that later on, which means we can go to war with them. Hey, you got more plurality. Let's see what's at 48%. Wow, that's quite fast. I didn't expect it to be that high so quickly. So now that we've done all the forts in Kentucky, next up will be Missouri. As it's going to be like a straight line across. And then we're probably going to do the forts up in Wyoming, Idaho, and Oregon to cover our borders with Mexico at the moment. As we got, unfortunately, nothing really to do at the moment. Because we don't really have a military and stuff. But then again, I funk of it. Let's see. Okay, that's part of British sphere. And we're allied with them. So, I mean, it would be nice if we can get some more stuff. Oh, support. Oh, 40% increase. Wow, that's impressive. We'll try that and see if that works. Although it's in Mississippi, which is going to become part of the Confederacy if they happen. Not really up north. And, of course, Nebraska is now becoming a state. So that's number 31, I believe. And, of course, extend slavery. I think we got 6 Clipper transport. Oh, 8. So that means we could support 24,000 troops. That should be more enough to like support an invasion against Haiti, perhaps. Maybe I'll do that. Conquer them, since they're like the cheapest one we can go for after at the moment. That'll be interesting because we're gonna get Manifest Destiny later on as an event, so we can just steal all that from Mexico eventually. Because not really much. Oh, North Dakota now. All right, so North Dakota has now joined the state and extend slavery. Kansas, Nebraska. What's all these stuff? The Trail of Tears. With I know it lowers the Cherokee will be become a accepted culture, but of course they're going to have a massive population decline, unfortunately, and lower militancy. Yeah, we'll do the Trail of Tears because I'm such a horrible monster like Andrew Jackson, and I know the Kansas-Nebraska Act. Let's see. It lowers conscience and raises conscience. Wait. Okay, it lowers conscience in states that have slavery, but raises it in the states that don't have. I mean, do have. No, wait. Don't have. It lowers conscience in states that do have slavery and lowers and raises it in states that do. We want that though, so we'll do it in Nebraska. I mean, Kansas, Nebraska, and then the House Gagru. Lowers our conscience, and now we don't want that right now, so we're not going to do that. Normally, that would be a good thing, but we want conscience to be raised enough, especially in the North, to possibly do the 14th Amendment. Alright, so, I think the ships are, the ships are still being built over there. Alright, we should finally start having enough money to build a fort down here, starting in Missouri. Alright, so, I think I'm going to turn this off for right now, because that's going to be kind of annoying. And what is our... Oh, we got caught really high, unfortunately. That was pretty disastrous. What is our main, tech school? Oh, yeah, business school and, so, commerce gets a big boost, culture gets a big boost, industry gets a little boost, but Army and Navy gets, a little decrease, which is kind of problematic since we need our Army and Navy for when the Civil War breaks out, possibly. Alright, so... as we're near November. Up, we got rebels forming up. Oh, Jacobin rebels. Up, let's see who's... damn it. One state was on the verge of becoming a state, but disappeared at the last second. We had that happen earlier, I believe. No, it was another game I had happen earlier today when that happened, so... gonna have to wait again. We're gonna probably have another state probably soon, maybe. Up, here we go again. Pause. And it's Kansas this time. So Kansas is admitted. We've admitted like 6 states in this episode as we got up another event happen. Clay and Douglas with the... we don't want to lower the conscience. We want it to raise, actually. Possibly to begin the 13th Amendment sooner. So we're moving out quite out west, thankfully. As we're nearing the end of the year. Alright, build another fort in Joplin. Oh, wow, we got some debt. I didn't know that. Pay it off. And we'll increase education. Administration, no, not that much. Jeez. And defense spending. As unfortunately, our brigade support has not really gone up whatsoever. That's kind of a problem. Got diplomatic points, so... Oh my god, we got a long time to go still before we could do Haiti. That's gonna be a long ass time, as we're now in 1839. As I'm gonna go check my spheres now. Since, we can only do, Texas. And we'll kick the British. That's the only way they can really have any influence over them at the moment. As that's gonna end the episode off here. So, Zane!